Howdy, y'all. This is Robot Dylan of Robot Dylan Productions. Now, just a quick thing I want to tell y'all about, if y'all haven't noticed it yet. I just got a new microphone. Yeah, the past three videos I've been using the built-in microphone in my Lenovo and this XP computer. So, yeah, tell me y'all in the comments if I'm using a Turtle Beach Earforce X12. Tell me what y'all think of it. If if it sounds better or you think it sounds worse. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. So let's get started with the video, shall we? In today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all part two of my the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon characters and concept drawings. Yeah, part two video. Let's get started, shall we? And first off, here we got I'm going to show you some of the space-time gods now. But yeah, this is a positivity god. Yeah. So positivity god, she's the so she's the ruler of Positivopia. It's basically the heaven of the wacky world of Robot Dylan and Friends. And so something I decided to do with her is that positivity god, what I'm going to be doing with her is that but yeah, so something I'm gonna do with her is that since she's like part of heaven, I'm gonna do this with the people and the angels that are in positive opia as well. I'm gonna do a thing where the where I talk about like how the angels and all the people in positive opia and positivity god, they think they're better than everybody else just because they're good people and they're good enough to be in a positive opia, which is the Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon version of heaven. Yeah, so oh, yeah, and also something I also did, yeah, because Positivity God, she's a black woman. I thought something I'd do because she's supposed to be a good person. I thought maybe she would be, because black people and women, they get, they get, there's sexism and racism. What if I made it where Positivity God was a black woman, you know? Because she'd be friendlier because she's part of two minority, not just one but two minority groups, black people and Afro-American people and women that get judged. But yeah, that's Positivity God, the first of the four space-time gods. And second here we got the opposite of Positivity God. We got Negativity God. Yeah, so Negativity God. So he's basically the hell of Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, and basically he's the opposite. He's the devil. He's the Satan, the devil of the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends, Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, and actually, because he's also the opposite, unlike unlike Positivity God, where she's like a beautiful like black woman. Instead, Negativity God, he's like a fat like white dude, and also and also he's got like rocker hair. Like you can see, he's got long hair because he's supposed to be like a rocker, like rock and roll. Yeah, and I also he had because he has a lot of bad habits and stuff. Like, he's got holes in his pants because he lives a very rough, dirty lifestyle. Yeah, he's got holes in his pants, and he's got soda stains. That's the black stuff you can see there. Those are soda stains on his red shirt. And actually, something I have an idea for. I have an idea. Like, what if Positivity God and Negativity God? what if negativity God was jealous of positivity God because because everybody loves positivity God, and since Negativopia is supposed to be the version of hell for Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends, everybody hates negativity God. They hate him. Yeah, and so Sherlock, he'd get negativity God and positivity God. He'd be getting them getting them together so that they can talk about like their problems and them being jealous, what negativity God being jealous of positivity God. Yeah, and so they'd be talking about negativity God being jealous of positivity God. Oh, and another episode I have for Robot Dylan and Friends about negativity God is maybe I'd have an episode where the Robot Dylan and the Dimensional Helping Force and his wacky friends, they have to help. Because actually, yes, negativity God is the devil, Satan, the ruler of hell, but he's not actually a mean guy. He's not actually a mean guy. He just lives a dirty lifestyle, and he's very open minded to some crazy or raunchy or inappropriate or out there things. He doesn't actually hate people or have any bad moral values or anything. He's just more open minded, and he does things that he just does things that that aren't perfectly family friendly and stuff. Like PG and family friendly. But yeah, and so Robot Dylan and his wacky friends, they'd be telling the negativity God and he'd be showing them all the other dimensions and the dimensional helping portion, everyone and stuff. It'd be showing them for all the dimensions, like reverse opia, positive opia, and of course negative opia, because that's where negativity God lives. Roboland, yeah, Roboland, and yeah. Oh, and Earth and all the other dimensions. Yeah, that would be showing them all that negativity God isn't a bad person. He just does some slightly raunchy or crazy over the top things, you know? Oh, and just one thing real quick, because I know I just said I was talking about some of the other places. Yeah, sorry, I don't actually have concept drawings for any of the places like the dimensions and the worlds and stuff for the wacky world of Robot Dylan and Friends. I also don't have one for the dimensional helping force and the dimensional destructive force too. Yeah. But yeah, that's negativity God. The second of the four space-time gods. There's only two more. Halfway done. And third off here we got Goof God. Yeah, so Goof God, he's basically the god of everything silly and surreal and funny. And so yeah, because he's a clown, he's a clown. Basically what he does, yeah, since he's the god of laughter, yeah, he likes to make everybody laugh and he likes to tell jokes all the time. Oh, and he's kind of like Pinkie Pie or Cheese Sandwich, because he also likes to throw parties for all the people in all the dimensions. He just like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. He's a super duper party pony. Well, he's a party pl- he, Goof God is a party planner. But yeah, so that's Goof God. He plans people's parties and he likes to make people laugh and stuff. He also does have a clowning career where he does go to the circus and he does clown stuff. hmm But yeah, so that's Goof God, the third of the four space-time gods. Only one left. And the last space-time god here is Weird God. He's the god of chaos and everything surreal and weird and nonsensical. But yeah, so Weird God, he's basically kind of like Discord from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and My Little Pony Pony Life. Yeah, in the sense that he is also the Lord of he's kind of he's the weird god, everything weird and chaotic and surreal. So, but yeah, so like Weird God, also kind of like Discord. I was inspired by his design because his design kind of like Discord, the Lord of Chaos from My Little Pony Friendship Magic and Pony Life. It actually has different, all kinds of different animals in his design too. Yeah, like his head is like a black cat. He's like he's got a he's got a dog ear, a goat horn. Yeah, he's got a fox paw and arm. His other arm is a bear arm. He's got a tiger tail and tiger legs, and he's got a cow foot and hoof and a horse hoof too. But yeah, I think y'all really like Weird God. Same goes for Positivity God, the god of everything positive and happy and friendship, and Negativity God, the god of everything evil and negative and mean and like anti friendship. Mhm. Yeah, and Goof God, the god of everything funny, laughter and goofy. But yeah, that's Weird God, the god of everything weird, chaotic, and surreal. The last of the space-time gods. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what next we have here. And fifth here we got mm, yeah, up next here we got Glowy the Glowworm. Yeah, Glowy the Glowworm. He's a character from Agatha's Animal Afternoon and Agatha's Animal Sanctuary. He actually Yeah, he talks to Agatha Flowerington so he can yeah, so that he talks to her because he also has this thing called Agatha's and the Glowworms Big Book of Animals, which I'll show you real shortly. Hmm. So yeah, that's Glowy the Glowworm. Agatha's best friend in Agatha's Animal Sanctuary and in Agatha's Animal Afternoon. And if you look closely, his tail shaped, his little glow spot is shaped like the key. His key opens the big book of animals. Hmm. Speaking of which, I'll show you that in three, two, one. And and this is Agatha Flowerington and yeah and Glowy the Glowworm's Big Book of Animals. Yeah, I told you that that Agatha's Animal Afternoon, it's gonna be like Wildcrats. Kinda like how Wildcrats is for boys to age 2 to 6. Agatha's Animal Afternoon is gonna be for preschool little girls age 2 to 6 as well. And basically in Agatha's Animal Afternoon, when there's an animal that Agatha in one of the dimensions in the various biomes that Agatha doesn't know about, Glowy the Glowworm can use his little like glow key tail thing, and he actually uses it. Yeah, he can use it to like open the Agatha Agatha Flowerington and Glowy the Glowworm's Big Book of Animals, and they'll be able to learn about any animal that they want to learn about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's the Agatha Flowerington and Glowy the Glowworm's Big Book of Animals. If you look closely, that's what it says here on the picture. But yeah, Glowy the Glowworm, he can just use his glowy key tail to open up the book, the little lock on the book. Hmm. Yeah, and up next here we got up next I'm gonna talk about the three kinds of portals in the wacky world of Robot Dylan and Friends. Because yeah, there are in throughout the series I will change the portals that they use. Yeah, in the first two seasons, I used the dimensional portals. Those are the blue portals that it says here on this picture. Yeah, and then I'm going to use the time travel portals. The time traveling portals, those are the red portals. And the purple portals, oh, the time travel portals, those are for seasons 3 and 4. That's where they solve friendship problems through time. And I'll be teaching preschoolers and kids about history and about like, because they'll only be going to Earth so they can learn about like geography and social studies and history. Oh, and in seasons 5 and 6, there'll be the space time portals. Those are the purple portals. Yeah, dimension portals are red. Time oh time portals are red. Dimension portals are blue, and space time portals are purple. Yeah, in seasons 5 and 6. Yeah, since Robot Dylan and his wacky friends of the Dimensional Helping Force, since they're space-time gods. Minor spoiler alert, by the way. Yeah, they'll be traveling through space-time, so they'll be able to go through other dimensions, like and travel through the past, present, and future, and all the other dimensions too, like Reverseopia, Roboland, Negativeopia, Positiveopia, Earth, and Anthropolis. The furry dimension. Oh, and if y'all haven't noticed this, yeah, if y'all are fans of Super Mario Logan and the Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure series, I actually I decided to do a funny reference because in Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventures, season 3, episode 1, when Mario goes through like a dimension portal. Yeah, it turns out Mama Luigi says, the smart Mama Luigi that's alive, he said that the the blue portals are dimensional portals, and the green and the red portals are travel portals. And so I decided to do that so as an Easter egg, so if people know Super Mario Logan and Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures, they'd be able to get up on that Easter egg that I referenced that, yeah, the portals being blue for dimension portals and red for time traveling portals in Super Mario Logan and Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures. But yeah, so that's the blue dimension portals, red time travel portals, and the purple space time portals. Yeah. hmm Oh, and another thing, yeah, because those little yellow things, those are power orbs, which I'll talk about more specifically in a second. But actually, this is a scrap thing that I scrapped because I want the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. I want it to be like Bluey or My Little Pony Friendship is Magic in the sense that it's a little kids cartoon in video game. Yeah, like sure, little kids like, but it's made for adults too. It's made for adults too. Yeah, it's made for both kids and adults. Just like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Question Girls Pony Life, New Generation Make Your Mark, Tell Your Tale, and Bluey. Sure, they're made for like little kids. They're made for little kids and stuff, but they're made for like adults too. Yeah, because originally these these portals, the time travel, dimensional, and space time portals, originally, yeah, I had an idea that yeah, that you had to solve a math problem. Yeah, that when you'd get enough power orbs, like space-time orbs, that's what they're called, space-time orbs, you have to solve a math problem like an addition, subtraction, or multiplication or division problem, or doing like a width times height times length thing. But I decided to get rid of that so I can try to make it more for adults, just like Mal Pony Friendship is Magic and Mal Pony New Generation and like Equestria Girls and Bluey. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's the dimensional portals, the time travel portals, and the space time portals. And yeah, just like I told you, they have these space time orbs. This is what a space time orb looks like. It's a little yellow orb. But yeah, basically in Robot Dylan and Friends, the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon, the cartoon, priest cartoon and game. Basically, when Robot Dylan and his wacky friends, or the dimensional helping force, when they solve friendship problems in the cartoon, priest cartoon, or a game, yeah, basically what's gonna happen is whoever like they help to fix the friendship problem, they would have the they would have these space time orbs, and basically they'd be able to when you collect enough space time orbs, you'll be able to unlock another like dimensional or time travel or space time portal to go to another like time or dimension or time travel between the dimensions too. And the Wacky World Robot Dylan and Friends, yeah, the cartoon priest cartoon and preschool video game. Uh-huh. Mhm. Yeah, so that's the space time orbs. Yeah, I think there's only like two or three left. Oh, we're actually on the last one. We no, there's actually two left. I meant to say. Yeah, I think there's only like two or three left. Oh, and up next here we got this is the robot upgrade closet. Yeah, this is where they have all the robot upgrades and potions. And this is yet another scrap thing because I also wanted to make it like Malpony, like Malpony Friendship is Magic and Equestria Girls, Pony Life, a New Generation, and Bluey. I originally wanted to make it like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with the mouse skatools, were basically a scrapped idea in Robot Dylan and Friends, the cartoon and the video game. Originally I had a scrapped idea where basically whenever there's problems, when they're trying to solve a friendship problem and they can't, they need help. They need help with the robot upgrades. And so basically, there would be four robot upgrades that Robot Dylan would hold on to, and basically be like the the mouse skatools from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. In the sense, like they'll be like, okay, we got a super strength potion, we got a super speed potion, a slow down speech potion, and a mystery robot upgrade. Yeah, it was basically gonna be like the Mouse-Tools from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But I decided to make it instead where Robot Dylan and friends, yeah, Robot Dylan and his wacky friends and the dimensional helping force. Yeah, they'll just like they'll just pick it on their own. They won't let the audience or the gamer like pick the robot upgrade. They'll just do that on their own. Yeah, because I wanted to make it more like Bluey or My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, Equestria Girls or Pony Life, or My Little Pony New Generation or Make Your Mark Tell Your Tale. Make it for both little kids and for adults too. Oh, but yeah, so that's the robot upgrade closet. Mm-hmm. The robot upgrade closet. Like I said, there should be only a few left here. Oh, so so now we're on the last one for real this time. Mm-hmm. These are the last of the drawings that I did. For the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Active Afternoon character and concept drawings. Oh, but so also, kind of like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I'm gonna have this thing. It's gonna be called like some kind of like the space time or dimensional or time traveling like friendship problem TV screen. Oh, and basically what it's gonna be, it's gonna have all the dimensions up. Like as you can see here, it's got Roboland, it's got Earth, it's got Positivopia, it's got Reverseopia, it's got Negativeopia, and it's got Anthropolis on there. And so basically it's gonna be like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic or Paw Patrol. Kind of like how they have the map of friendship in like Princess Twilight's castle. Yeah, or yeah, with like all of Equestria on it. Or kind of like when the Paw Patrol when they go into the mighty uh when they go into the Paw Patrol Pop Tower. Yeah, and Ryder Yeah, and Ryder, he basically needs to like he has that big screen that shows all the Paw Patrol pups, like Chase, Zuma, Rocky, Sky, Rubble, and and like all the other Paw Patrol pups, like 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 Everest and Wildcat and all the other Paw Patrol pups. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's basically what the dimensional like space time like the little TV is. It's gonna show like where the friendship problem is, which dimension or time or like space time it's gonna be, or yeah, and it's gonna basically show. It also says here on the bottom, it's got from left to right, it's got RD for Robot Dylan, M for Max the Robot Dog, J for Jamie the Robot Dog, S for Sherlock the Robot Cat, AF for Agatha Flowerington, and D for Delana the Dragon. Oh, and yeah, it'll basically show their initials. It'll show their initials on the dimension, or like the time, or whatever on Earth, the time, or like whatever dimension and time for the space-time helping force, like Friendship Problem 2. Like I said, like kind of like Paw Patrol and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Paw Patrol and My Little Pony Friendship Magic. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's the friendship problem TV. It shows you all like the friendship problems throughout space time and like time traveling and and all the dimensions and such. Yeah, that's my last drawing. But I do have some other things I want to talk about the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Active Animal Afternoon. Active Animal Afternoon. Oh, but yeah, because something I want to talk about. I want to talk about the rating for the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Active Animal Afternoon. But yeah, so Malaport, the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Active Animal Afternoon. It's gonna be like Bluey, like Malapony Friendship is Magic and New Generation. Yeah, and Equestria Girls and Pony Life and Make Your Mark Tell Your Tale and Bluey. Yeah, in a sense, it's gonna be rated TVY. Yeah, it's gonna be rated TVY, TV Young for ages 2 to 6, kind of like Bluey and Malapony Friendship is Magic and New Generation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and also the rating for the video for the Wacky World Oh, and also Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, Agatha's Animal Afternoon. It's also because I want to make due to the toxic masculinity and the sexism in the video game industry, I want to try to make sure there's more like female demographic video games so that girls can like they have more variety when they want to play video games. Yeah, so I will be but yeah, so I also Agatha's Animal Afternoon, Agatha's Animal Afternoon, it's going to be made for little girls. It's going to be like kind of like Malapony Friendship is Magic in New Generation and stuff. Yeah, Friendship is Magic and Malapony New Generation. It's basically gonna have yeah, basically it's gonna be for little girls aged 2 to 6. 2 to 6. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, and for the video game, the preschool video game, The Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. It's going to be rated EC for early childhood. If y'all don't know what EC is, it's basically the equivalent of TVY for TV Young for video games. Kind of like cartoons or live action shows. Yeah, they have TVY for TV Young, age 2 to 6. EC early childhood is for ages 2 to 6 for video games. Oh, and the priest cartoon for Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, Robot Dylan and Friends Agatha's Animal Afternoon. Yeah, it's gonna be an EIIE program. That means educational and informational. Cause yeah, the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends, it's gonna be educational, and so is Agatha's Animal Afternoon too. Yeah. Yeah. So, cause what the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends, this is what the curriculum board's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be like when your kids hang out with Robot Dylan and his wacky friends and solve friendship problems for all the dimensions. Yeah, and time travel and space time. They go into a curriculum of learning about religious and political belief systems. They learn all the things to do to become a good person, like manners, respecting one another, and basically everything they need to learn to become a good person. And this is the curriculum for Agatha's Animal Afternoon. When your little girl or preschooler goes into one of the various biomes of Agatha, hang out with Agatha and her animal friends in the various biomes of Agatha's Animal Afternoon, they go into a curriculum of social studies and science, biology, and geography, learning everything there is to know about animals. Yeah, everything there is to know about animals and their environment. They also learn how to take care of animals, both as pets and in the wild. And everything that they can learn everything about animals and their environment. And Agatha's Animal Afternoon also teaches preschoolers and little girls to respect the environment and to go vegan and and to and to be anti-animal abuse and respect the environment and every animal on Earth. So yeah, so that was the curriculum for the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. It's gonna be Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon. They're gonna be an EIIE educational and informational program. And that is the video. This has been part 2 of the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon character and concept drawings. And the final part of the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon character and concept drawings. Yeah. If you liked this video, smash that like button. If you really liked it, smash that subscribe button. Yeah. Type me below in the comments what you thought of all my characters and concept drawings for the Wacky World of Robot Dylan and Friends and an Agatha's Animal Afternoon. And tell me what y'all thought of my new Turtle Beach Earforce X12 microphone. Tell me y'all if y'all think it sounds better. Yeah. Oh, and also give me some constructive criticism if y'all think I should fix some stuff about the Wacky World Robot Dylan and Friends and Agatha's Animal Afternoon priest cartoon and game that I'm making. Yeah, and tell me what give me some constructive criticism comments on what I need to work on for my Robot Dylan Productions, Robot Dylan Productions YouTube videos. This has been Robot Dylan of Robot Dylan Productions. Peace out.